There we go. Hey guys, Daniel Vegematic 10, Diamond Coach here, coming out to you guys with another replay session. We're gonna be looking over a Wukong mid, I believe that's what it was stated to be, versus Diana in lane. Now I already know that this is legit bronze elo, so it's gonna be real awkward. But nonetheless, there are things, tips and tricks that you can learn as Wukong that you might not already know. Um, Wukong is a very good game-changing, team fight impacting champion. His kit offers a lot of potential to make or break a team fight, and that can separate the good Wukong players from the great Wukong players. I'm a little slow right there because I'm trying to figure out a way to say it without swearing, because I really don't want to swear in any of my coaching videos. So when the game starts, he's sitting here, he's AFK for about a minute already. So one thing that you want to keep an eye out is you want to look at your enemy's kits. This is not as important to certain junglers because, you know, in lower elos they wouldn't invade, but in lower elos, because you don't expect much from either side, invades can happen. So Wukong being AFK kind of causes a problem. The first thing is that look how bot lane is already warded here and are guarding this area. There's no way that Shaco can enter here, and Irelia is guarding up here. Even though it's not as relevant, if she stood here in the tri-bush, it would be easier if Shaco and others went through the north exit. But this area is wide open for invade. So straight up, a Shaco could have been here and completely started red without anybody knowing, and that would actually screw over the jungler who is actually starting red himself. He'd be like, hey, why wasn't anybody watching my jungle? It's because Wukong was AFK. So taking E level 1, he should have immediately E'd the creeps, because as soon as you hit level 2, okay, so he's gonna go to E to, okay, so this is okay. He E's Diana for the harass, but the better option would be to E the creeps and happen to hit Diana at the same time. You get what I mean? Because when you use your what is it called? Nimbus Strike. Okay, when you use your Nimbus Strike, you hit 3 targets. Let me send a screenshot here. Paint, where are you? Where are you, buddy? Alright, I'm gonna back up a little and analyze just how you can harass with Wukong. And this is a mechanic that should be taught to more Wukong players. They call it the unsuspecting. So it's the same thing with skill shots. So right here, alright. Alt print screen, tab, paste it on here, switch to monitor capture. Okay. So in terms of in terms of Wukong, or in terms of a champion with the skill shot, when your face is this way and your opponent is this way right here, and you launch when you're looking this way, they'll think that you're not gonna launch a skill shot at them. And when you launch a skill shot at them, they're like, oh shit. Now, one thing, yeah, I just said I wouldn't swear, but oh well. Anyway, what would happen is, because that's the natural reaction that people would get. So what you want to do is when you're with Wukong, if you cast your Nimbus Strike on here, it's gonna split to 2 different directions as well. So the second and third direction would be theoretically one of these 2 minions and her. You wouldn't hit her directly, but she doesn't know that. A good Diana would stand on top of the creep to prevent you from CSing, but instead, if you just straight up E the creep, you're guaranteed this CS, so you're getting yourself money as well as damage on the minion, as well as, you know, damage on another minion. And during this time, you also use your E Nimbus Strike's attack speed boost. You can straight away immediately turn on her, start trading with her right away, and pop a flask to make sure that you win the trade, because she starts with Doran's ring. You have a grand total of 6 potions at your disposal, 3 health pots, 1 mana pot, plus 3 more health pots and 3 more mana pots based on flask. She only has 2 health pots, so grand total she only has 300 extra HP, whereas you have 150 times 3 extra HP. So you're at you have 450 extra HP plus 150 extra mana plus I believe flask is 120, so you have 360 more HP. So you basically have like 700, 800 extra HP at your disposal. makes up for her Doran's ring start. The reason she probably gets Doran's ring is for the aggression early, because naturally you can go either flask or you can go ring. It doesn't really matter because the pattern is still the same either way. All right. Let's get back to the replay. I'm gonna switch it back to window capture. Yeah, the little fuzzy thing down here in the bottom right corner is just like OBS like screwing up, so try your best to ignore it. Anyway, so harassing with E. So okay, so first he misses the CS because he didn't choose that, because you know, CSing is important, and like terms of money, like it's prevalent that CS is very important. Everybody knows how important CSing is, but in here, what made it so important was that you can get free harass off while getting CS. It is possible to do both. At the same time, since you're not directly hitting Diana with your auto attacks, minions should not aggro you, which means that you're getting free damage off on her with no punishment. Because normally when you attack Diana, right? If you directly just auto attack her, what would happen is these three, along with these two, if they're actually close enough, I believe, will have these little symbols on their heads, like they're saying, "Hey, what the hell? You're hitting our big friend," and they start aggroing you, and that's considered a punishment because these three minions they deal damage. I mean, a lot of players underestimate the strength of low minions early, but these minions will turn right away on you and deal damage to you, and your one auto attack might not be equivalent to the amount of minion damage that you take, because the trade isn't even. And if she throws in a Q or her one auto attack, she wins the trade simply because you attacked her once, she attacked you back, and these three minions were on her. Sure, these minions will go on it, but by that time it's already too late. She probably like backed away into a position in which these minions would no longer aggro her, because there's a limitation on how long they stay aggroed on you. Okay, so he's gonna go directly in, and it's gonna hit this one. I think it hit this one too. Not sure, I can't really tell, but because of that, just keep an eye out on minions that are low HP. And it's a little bit of a mechanic because not a lot of people would know it too, but you can use your E to last hit minions at the same time damage Diana. So right here, say as the moment he autoed her, these minions went on the offensive and started attacking Wukong. Wukong backed up. He's still getting hit. He's still getting hit. He's still getting hit. He's still getting hit. He's losing the trade. He's already lost the trade. What the fuck? Okay, he's already lost the trade. Like you can see the minion particles flying towards him still. And in the end, like I said, she threw a Q as a repercussion, and now he's lost the trade. He's lost a grand total of, let's see, he is at 475 out of 633. So he's lost 125 HP at least, plus 33 more. So he's lost 150 HP, and all she lost is 556 out of 681. She's lost 100. So in theory, she lost way less than what Wukong lost. All because Wukong E'd and auto-attacked her once and like stopped after that. So instead, just E the minions. It's okay to E the minions. You don't have to go straight harass it every time. Now CS counts are really bad, so I know how that's gonna play out. Okay, so she Qs. This is a mistake on her. I'll say this part, but she's level. Keep an eye on that. She's level 1, and if she casts Q and she doesn't kill any minions, it means she's not getting EXP. So keep it, and the moment you kill the 7th creep right here, you hit level 2, right? So what can you do to benefit from that? You can E it, right? You E it, and you know these two little minions down here will get hit. You kill it instantly. You'll hit level 2 and just jump right on her. These minions will aggro you, but you're level 2. You kind of get the healing from the level up. He should have popped 1 flask stack or 1 health pot right away as soon as he started trading, because it makes the trade beneficial for you in the end. So the second thing he could do is walk up, E her, hit the chance that there will be a chance that this minion will die. You could take the chance, but if you really want to guarantee that you hit level 2, just hit this minion. It's a high risk to actually just go for her and get and have the RNG second Wukong and third clone hit this minion right here, because if the moment this specific minion dies, Wukong will hit too. You instantly skill up Q, and I've talked about the importance of skilling up in another coaching session. You instantly skill up Q, and then right afterward you Q with the attack speed bonus. you instantly win the trade, because even though these minions will attack you, you should have a potion ticking to mitigate the damage you receive. You throw in 3 auto attacks plus an E, so that's a fuck ton of damage. You also pierce her armor right away. 10% armor reduction. So she loses 3 armor. So you deal more damage. 3 armor is not much right now, but as you level up Q, it's gonna deal more. It's gonna hurt more. Plus you get 2 autos plus an empowered auto if you do it right, and you have attack speed. So during that time, you can get your combo off faster. So he autos it. That's fine. Okay, so let's continue it based on here. So as soon as you auto, you hit 2, you instantly skill up. You E her, you auto her, you Q her, you auto her. That's straight up the combo right away. So he skilled up instantly. Great. He E'd. He autos. No, he doesn't auto. He Qs, and he doesn't do the second auto. Okay. So that's fine, but you can see how effective the combo is as Wukong. Like, that's a power spike right there. That's what they call a level 2 power spike. It's kind of like the Lucian skill cap thing. This is important as a Wukong. This is what can make him a dominant lane bully. And at level 3, at level 6, those are also not level 3. Level 3 just gives you clone. Level 4 also can give you clone if you choose to skill up E again. But level 6 is another huge power spike because if they're whittled down and you decide to all-in them, she has no way to escape other than flash. And if you've burned her flash early for some reason, like you're harassing her too much and she realizes that she cannot take the trade anymore, you can E in, auto Q auto, ult, or just E in, Q ult right away, or just E ult. But basically, you want to try to get as much things off as possible and finish them off with your ult. And then you can, throw your ignite on them. The reason why you want to finish them off with your ult is because if they decide to flash away and you still commit with your Q, it's going to be a little risky because, they might be flashing towards tower. So it's better to just flip them off with your ult, because while they're in the air, they're still taking damage from the rest of the physical cyclone ticks. And this is all in theory, of course, but I'll have to see how this guy plays out. So now she's level 2. She'll level up shield likely. He does not know that, but he should assume that, because now assuming that, this means that he can take trades more carefully. Now let's see what she actually leveled up. She hasn't leveled up anything yet. So we're gonna go back to Wukong. Okay, he goes in, he autos, he Qs. He autos, he ignites, good. Now she leveled up shield. He flashes for an extra auto, not necessary. Now let me tell you why that was not necessary. There's a few reasons, so I'm gonna backspace it real quick. Okay, it's good. This is correct. This is the correct play. Auto, Q. Now, the thing is, when you auto Q auto, it should be much quicker than that. It depends on your ping, of course. I don't know how where he is playing and what server he's playing on, but ping does matter because you can cancel the animation early. So things you can do on 8 ping, you can't do on 20. You can't do things on 20 that you can do things on 20 that you can't on 40, and etc. etc. But at this point, he should have gotten the combo off faster, because it counts as not only an auto attack reset, but if you auto and you Q right away and you spam right click, it is a fast animation, and you can spam right click as soon as you land the Q too, because that will ensure that you do cancel the animation correctly. That specific set of moves can cancel the animation. Now, right away, as soon as you get that auto, yeah, he ignites. But now, when I said he assumed that she levels up shield, and she did, like, yeah, that's the correct play. He autoed right there. Attacks go on cooldown, right? So when attacks go on cooldown, he flashed assuming that the cooldown's already finished, and that's not the case. That's why I said it was unnecessary. It's because he flashed too soon. If he flashed, say, a split second later, it's hard to judge, right? A split second later, he would have gotten one more auto off, but he flashed too early, and then that allowed her to react. And she also naturally instinctively flashed too, but trading your flash for her flash when you couldn't get that last auto off is kind of dark. It's kind of demoralizing. Like, damn, she lived with that much HP because she leveled up shield, and she leveled up correctly. Now, this would not be an issue if he got the full combo off earlier. If he auto Q auto and then left it, then he did it again, that guarantee would have guaranteed a kill, because the Diana leveled up later, and if he got the full combo off, she would have to be chugging down pots. This is a mistake on her part. Now, thing is, he at this point he can no longer all in because she's too safe under her tower and she has a shield. The only way he can all in is theoretically if he levels up maybe to 3 or 4 again and tries again. But at some point he's gonna have to force her to back. Okay, so they both hit 3 simultaneously. Let's see what Diana skills up. I would skill up E just so I have all my tools at my disposal. I would also skill up Clone, again, all tools at my disposal. So he does level up Clone, that's great. She levels up, alright, Q, so she's going for the damage route. You don't know that though, you assume that she has the pressure. And that's a psychological thing that you have to worry about. You know your opponent's kit. If you see that they're level 3, you have to assume that they have all their abilities. Typically. Not always, but you know, you can never be too safe. Because if you assume that like at level 4 they'll have all their abilities and they have all their abilities at level 3, you're gonna play differently and you might get caught out by a hard CC move or something. Or a soft CC or something that is like, oh shit, he leveled that up too. Alright. So again, right here, just E this. Just E this. She's too deep under tower. If you E her directly, all she has to do is walk back. And again, you don't know if she. We know that she leveled up Q. You as Wukong do not know if she's leveled up E. So the problem here is, as soon as you E her, right, like directly E her, she's gonna pull you in, and she's gonna shield, so she wins the trade. And she doesn't have pots anymore, but you get the idea. She's gonna throw a Q on top of you, and you're gonna lose the trade because you're under tower and you're slowed and shit. So don't do it. Okay. Oh my god, okay, well wait, he E'd directly. And this is also a problem because right here. Now, let's see if this is his ward, right? This is his ward. Let's see if he actually saw it. The change in pattern thing is a different story because when a jungler ganks, usually the laner changes attack patterns, but seemingly here, watch. So Fog of War, how do you change Fog of War? F2 to red? Okay. Now, she doesn't see him. Slow her down too. Requesting assistance, that's her side. Now, right here, instant notice. He's not doing anything, right? Like, there's nothing to be taken here. No CS to be taken. She's too low under tower, no dives to be made. So, he's already placed a ward. Maybe pop a pot, sure. But there's nothing to be done at this particular instance. And right here is where you see it. So, she's sitting, okay, so here's a psychological pattern change. So right here, she should be playing here, because she's afraid of Wukong. But, she starts going aggressive all of a sudden. A little bit. You don't really notice it, and it's kind of good at baiting, you know? It's kind of hard to notice. But right here, this should be a signifier that some shit is about to happen. And what she does in response is, what he does in response is, he's gonna fight. Because she thinks the Diana's dumb. But that's where he's wrong. Sure, she's gonna take a bad trade. But she has the shield to defend herself. And guess what? Shaco's here. Yeah, Wukong clone. A little too early. Because, you know, you can also fake it out by pressing S, but that doesn't really matter. So, he's gonna get hit, he's gonna get crit. It's not gonna kill him, naturally. Oh my god, he's crit. Oh! He made a mistake. That right there was a mistake. But she made a mistake too, she missed. And she's gonna pay for it. Congratulations. She's so dumb. Oh my god. I guess this is where the bronze things comes in. There are things he's doing right, but no, you don't. No. Oh my god, just back, dude. You just got first blood. You have 900 gold. Buy an item. Pickaxe. I believe it's 875. Come on. Work on your Hydra. No. Okay, fine. I guess he can get this creep wave, but he'll be back in time for the next one because he needs to get in time for the minion wave. Okay, so he has 2 flash stacks. At least burn all your flash stacks before you leave. Okay, that's a nice tip right there. If you had it, yeah, just use both of his flash. Like, you should be ticking both of them right away. And you should also be pushing the wave as fast as possible. Level up E and just start wailing at it. Now, you see that Diana has purchased 2 pots, cloth armor, and no wards. So, knowing that there's no wards, call for a gank for Yi. No. Hit it. Yeah, good. Don't let it get under tower. Good. He's doing it right because there are certain creeps that will die when it gets under tower. See, like this. Okay, he's taking too much harass. He should be expecting Qs, but it's already too late. He also, oh, he already popped both flash stacks. Yeah, so he's gonna lose a lot of creeps here, but he has no choice but to back. So the first thing is that he E'd after the Shaco dove in. That was a bad call. Can this guy like recall already? Oh my god! Alright, so that's a huge problem. Like, him not choosing to recall after such a long period of time is really, really bad. He's delaying his own pressure by even more. Like, if you've already committed to recall, do it in a safe manner, because he's basically stood in point blank view of Diana for no reason. Creep. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Okay. What? Oh my god. Alright, no! How? She had like a wave and a half! If Diana hit 6 sooner, it would be a problem for Wukong, because, you know, she has more power. Anyway, he bought the right items. Like, there's, okay, this mana pot should be sold, but he bought correct items. I'm not gonna hate on him for that. Hex Drinker is also an option. No! What the fuck? What in the name of blazes? Okay, first of all, this doesn't accomplish shit. Like, legit, you... Okay, so, if I were Shaco, and I just hopped over here, and I had a... If I just hopped right here, there's no way I could be seen. I can walk in the damn lane. If I were any jungler that had a gap closer, I would dash over here and walk into the lane, knowing that this area is warded. But this doesn't cover everything directly, because if he couldn't see that Shaco was coming down through here, he's not going to be able to see much if they enter through any of the 3 bushes here. That's so awkward. Like, this is the worst placement of a ward I've seen all, like, year. Nobody expects it because this is the dumbest thing that ever. Like, what the fuck? Alright. What, is he gonna... Ramp is fine. Ramp is fine. I'm not gonna argue with the ramp. That's okay, because this is a path. You can see people walk through multiple ways. However, a better option would be right here, at the edge of this bush. The reason why the edge of this bush is very important in particular is because you can see people if they roam from bot lane too. You can also see him, you can also catch a glimpse of them if they come through here, and etc, etc. But mostly it's important because there's 1, 2, and 3 different directions. This specifically only covers if mid lane roams down, and 1, 2, and slight bit of 3. But no bushes. Bushes are important to place wards in. Here, you can see that they come from, well, wherever they came from. But if you just placed it right here, first of all, if Shaco... Yes, he did. Okay, so he smited it. You should assume that this jungler smites this camp and romp most of the time. So, him smiting this, right, means that as soon as he gets spotted by a ward, it means, oh shit, I should go look for a ward. So, if he's gonna walk right here, he's gonna see it instantly, he's gonna kill it. Now, if it were here, he would see it, but he'd be like, wait, where could it be? Well, maybe it's here, maybe it's here, maybe it's here. I have 1 in 3 chance of guaranteeing that I get that ward. So, naturally, he's going to try to check the big bush first. He's going to have to walk all the way around it and see where this Diana placed hers. She placed it on the wrong side, just saying. But this is where you should be placing your ward if you're on the red side. You place it as close to the edge as possible because it makes the opponent commit more to kill it. They have to walk further towards your side of the map to kill your ward. Now, on her side, this means that she placed it on our side of the map, which means that we're safe as we kill it. But for Shaco, you get the idea. But like, if you placed it here instead, not only would this trigger and it would go away, the active part, razor sharp, but you'd have to commit to the map and, you know, kill it. Now he's 6. He's 6. Hang on. When did he hit 6? Okay, he hit 6 after this wave. Yeah, these okay, never mind. No way in hell that he could all in right there. Now keep in mind, you can keep your opponent's flashes timed based on your own flashes. What I mean by that is his flash is equivalent to Diana's flash, right? So if his flash is up, what does that mean? Well, it means Diana's flash isn't up. In theory. Now, you should assume that all mid laners take that mastery that reduces the flash cooldown. So if your flash has a 30-second timer left on it, it means her flash is up too. And her flash is technically up right now. That is bad. But that means that if you were to all in, you'd have to do it in a surprising manner in which that she cannot escape. Now she's gonna hit 6 soon too, so you only have a small window of opportunity. So instead, take the window of opportunity and just harass her as much as you can. Use your E. It's good that he's maxing E. Good. There it is. Yep. And that's the all-in. Now, I don't know, like, what the fuck is wrong with my thing? It's not telling me whether or not... Oh, she probably did flash, but... Let me see. That's the correct Wukong combo that I was talking about to all-in. But the thing is, he could have done it sooner. Like, at any point, he could have done it sooner. Knowing that, like, with Ignite and everything... Yeah, Diana did not flash, which means that she didn't have it. Either that or she did have it and she just chose not to use it. But... The idea is that... Oh my god. Oh my god. How did he not... Wait, hang on. What the hell did this Shaco... What was this Shaco doing? Oh, okay, so his... Wait, no. Yeah, his thing's triggered. Oh, but he commits to the Scuttle Crab, thereby not seeing the ward. Okay, I understand. Alright. You got me. Oh boy. At this point, he should just shove the wave, so all these creeps get denied. And he should be shoving it as fast as possible, not last hitting it with his autos. Like, legit E. Legit E. Great. Because he has to back right after. Because by denying the creeps, that allows him to not only gain pressure in lane, but you get tower damage, you make them lose a big creep. At the same time, you also have an opportunity to go back and get back into your lane safely without losing too much yourself. 800 gold. Should be, a Vamp Scepter, maybe finish the Hydra, some pots, wards. But instead decides to auto-attack the weight lane to death even though he had more than enough resources to, do it. And as punishment, if he gets killed by Diana, I wouldn't be surprised. Diana has Ignite, Diana has Flash. What are you waiting for? Oh my god, there's the Flash. So now he's down a Summoner and you're not. Because that's his own fault for not choosing to push the lane himself. Knowing that Diana comes back with items, just know that when she dies, she has the opportunity to shop. Yeah, she's behind and all, but if she has gold, she can buy something. Maybe a ward, maybe some pots, but she can buy something. But she's also coming back with full HP. So he decided to buy Vamp Scepter, the Lifesteal, and a Magic Mantle. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, really. The fact is that he's building different components of different items at the same time. So you never know exactly what he's going to buy. Maybe he's going to build BT out of it. Maybe he's going to build Blade of the Ruin King. Maybe he is not going to finish the Hydra. Maybe he is going to finish the Hydra. Maybe he's going to do Hex Drinker. Maybe he's going to do Merc Treads. I don't know. It's all a mystery. But he shouldn't be committing to buying components alone. Should be committed more to buying actual items. Now here's the good part about Wii and Wukong. It's called a base roam, straight up from base to roam. But here's the thing, it's better to make it so that you appear in mid lane, push out the wave, and then go down. Because right here, I don't see much kill potential when they've got this much disengage. Plus, you don't know if Alistar actually has Exhaust or Flash. You don't know that. Because your team is probably not relaying you the important information that should be noted. You also don't know if she has heal or Flash. Reason why I don't know this, or they should not know this, is because I don't have his point of view, his point of view from playing. I have a replay. From my point of view, I know that they have these summoner spells. From Wukong's point of view, in theory, if the team is not relaying information, and if this is actually a bronze game, then yeah, they're not going to be relaying information. Instead, they're going to be flaming each other like idiots. Obvious. So why didn't Alistar pop his ult right away? I don't know. He's bad. He's gonna pop it. Oh, there it is. So late though. Yeah, he's dead. Really? Ah, that was close though. So base room, he literally got 2 kills, right? So he killed Diana twice, I believe. I think. He the fuck did he do? Hold on, wait, what the fuck did his second kill was he killed Diana twice. Yeah, I'm dumb. Alright, yeah. I was like, wait, something's wrong here. He killed Diana twice, yeah. He got 1 assist. He got 1 assist. Right? And he's already used flash, but he got 1 assist off of a 4-man roam. Sure, it demoralizes them, but what does he lose in exchange for 1 assist? Now let's see exactly how much gold he got. $75 gold. Great. He can purchase 1 ward. Now, what does a lane give him? 15, 15, 15? I don't know. That's 45 gold. 3 melee minions that could be here, right? Well, how much gold is that? 3 melee minions average 20 each, so that's 60 gold. 60 plus 45 is 105 gold. 1 minion wave. Wow, so great. He exchanged 1 minion wave for an assist. But hey, it makes his score look cool. Rome was not worth it. Plus, they were so far deep here, it was a risk anyway. Someone was bound to die. They almost died 2 for 2 for 1 minion wave. Look at this, and he also misses more because they're all just dying in front of him. Like, man, the decision making to Rome, it's not necessary. Like, you can just be in lane and just keep pressuring the Diana so to prevent Diana from roaming. That's also a good option too. If you prevent Diana from roaming, it means that you're doing something right. If Yi is wrecking the map and Diana's not roaming to help out, they're gonna blame Diana too. Like, shit, jungler's not helping, so maybe someone else should help. In theory. Push the wave. She's not there. She was bot. You saw her bot. Push the fucking wave. In fact, take the fucking tower. Good. Yes. Go. Charge. Now you don't know. I don't know if you know this, but your crushing blow Q is can hit towers too for extra. Yeah. Okay. He did. That's fine. That's fine. Dragon. No, dragon, fool! They have it! Trust your team! What the fuck? Just start the dragon! Or ward. I don't know, you have a ward, right? No, wait. No, you don't. Yeah, you came up. So ward here, secure the area, zone them out from regrouping. Oh my god. Have faith in his team. Like, the 3 people on a support, do they really need that much commitment? Come on. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Dub. Now, let's look at the positioning. In Wukong's thoughts, hey, this looks like an opportunity to go in. 2 of them are literally clumped on top of each other. Let's look at where our team is standing. Back, half HP, no mana. Back, no mana. A lot of HP, but absolutely no mana. No way he can cast a single spell. His lowest costing spell is 50 mana at least, yeah. So he'd have to pop a pot right away. So he didn't though, it's probably not thinking it. He's back. He's got enough HP. He's got enough mana. He doesn't have boots. He doesn't have ult in my side. However, he's too deep inside the pit. He's thinking of collapsing on Shaco because, you know, right here. So he's gonna hop over the wall. So technically he's too far away in theory. So right here, if he ults and decides to engage, it's a bad engage. What you should do, follow the team, retreat. Right here is the best opportunity to retreat. Let's see what he does. He retreats. Ah, he gets pulled. Now, Thresh coming in thinking he has mana, but guess what? He doesn't. Well, something helpful would be, you know, pop a fucking mana pot to lantern him away to safety. Shit. But he also decides to use the juke, use the scuttle crab as a method of juke. Not a bad idea. Pretty good mechanic, actually. Wait, he did, right? Yeah, he did. Now he decides to turn. Why? No mana. There's no way. Oh my god. You should have just committed. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Why didn't he touch the crab? The crab should have been running away. No. Maybe I missed something. Let me watch that again in slow motion. That's regular motion. So plus, pause, minus, play. Okay, gets pulled in, starts running away. Oh, he hit Jax. Oh my. Just, you'd have to take a few steps and hit this because the range of E is not that far. But you getting on the crab means that you guarantee this little gap of distance right here. And look, he turns around because he assumes that his teammate, yeah. There is faith in your teammates, but there's also knowing when you're going to be losing because your teammate doesn't have mana. Guess what? He's probably gonna die too. The correct decision would have been just to keep running away. Wow, so good. You did absolutely astonishingly great right there, man. Decision of a lifetime. Okay, Aurelia's mid means that you. Okay, so at this point she's saying something. She wants to push. There's 3 people here. Jax is extremely low. She wants to push this lane. And that's a great idea. Well, it would be easier if she stood by and if the jungler came to assert pressure, but jungler's dead, and that's not a good option. Fight. Fight. Good. That's fine. Pop the flask, man. You really gotta pop your flask. You have the item. Like, if you're not gonna use it, just sell it if you're actually bent on not using the damn item. Auto. Oh, okay, there's the flask. It's called information checking. That what I was just doing. I was just seeing like what was happening around the map. All right. This is all in. Never mind. He took too long. Also, he doesn't have ignite. Didn't realize that. But all in would not have worked. Just shoving her under tower. She kind of has problems clearing, I think. I'm not sure. Let me see. Yeah, she sucks. Well, okay, that was pretty good. Okay, Jax came down. Aurelia should just keep pushing. What the fuck? What the fuck? Don't need a clone. Could just kept walking. He's not gonna jump. Team does a lot of weird stuff, but right now he's like really bent on asserting pressure. Like he's still ahead in CS on technicality. They're both the same score, but he should have more gold. They have a tower. He probably took like less minions though, like cannons and stuff. Right now it's so stale, like nothing important is happening. As top lane Wukong, this would be a different story because with top lane Wukong, you can at least keep split pushing and watching the map, and the teleport plays are what make him important. But here, he just has to keep asserting dominant. Like, what the fuck is he doing here? Like, what? You gonna actually think he can get the Jax? No, foe. Oh my god, he flashed for it. The fuck? Why didn't Jax just? Wow. Whatever. That's a free kill. Why is he going bottom? To go back mid. He got a free kill and a blue buff. What the fuck? Go back mid. Oh my god. Alright, I guess it gets Hydra, but oh, he should also be switching his trinket out to sweeper. I forgot about that. It's important to get a sweeper on mid lanes. Good, Hydra. Now he should learn how to cancel animations and push faster. Ward over the ramp, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Is he going to ward in the bush too? No, he's not. He's going to try to go look for a skirmish. Nothing's happening. Guess what? If you don't think anything's going to happen, you don't need to roam. Like exactly. He just wasted his time. Like, it's kind of like he enjoys giving Diana free oh. That's fantastic. Don't go on the Alistar, go on the Jax. Jax, yes. Reason why you want to get the Jax off the team is because he starts to stun Graves. Graves has no way to escape it because he doesn't have mana. Yeah, keeping that micromanaging, also micromanaging your teammates' mana is also important during team fights too. Makes you a better player if you can actually analyze how many resources you have and how many resources they have, and you can see what opportunities can be taken, what opportunities are going to be missed. Example: if Jax came in and he didn't knock him up, then that would mean that he'd get 2 to 3 free autos, with the third auto being the empowered auto. And by theory, that means that Graves is dead because Jax is looking pretty damn strong. Not exactly like god tier strong because he's only level 10, but if he were level 11, that is the strong that he's looking for. Stop 18 minutes. What the hell? Basically, during that team fight, you can use your Wukong ult defensively, not just offensively. That's based on game knowledge. It's a game-changing ultimate, but you can also use it to defend. Because if you're protecting someone, that also can change the game because your allies are staying alive longer. Offensively just means that, you know, like people are gonna die faster, which means that you're gonna be winning more. But defensively is also nice because they'll never expect a powerful offensive ult to be used defensively. Same thing with Cataclysm on Jarvan too. Can be used defensively to pull people away. What is he doing? This is where Sweeper comes in. He's wasting his own time. Literally wasting his own time. Boy, if he had a sweeper right now, this is actually really irritating me that he doesn't have a sweeper, because right there he just wasted so much time. I sped the thing up just to demonstrate how much time he wasted. Is he really gonna go on this? Really? Nico's really just gonna die here? Man, he's so bad. And Jax is just doing whatever the fuck he wants. Good. Kill her! Kill her! Kill her! Pop Hydra! Pop Hydra! What the fuck? Just... What the fuck? Really, Jax? Really, Jax? Really, Jax? Also, Jax doesn't have TP, really? Wow, really? Wow. Wow. I don't think that there's any possible... It's fine. Possible way of a comeback from blue team. It's pretty difficult to say. Simply because Jinx is already set too far behind and she didn't rush damage out, and she rushed armor penetration when your entire team isn't even close to building a single point of armor. You don't see any armor items. Like, there are no armor items on red side right now, and she chose Last Whisper. That already delayed her 2,300 gold, and she's gonna keep committing to it. And she's dead again too. Grats. You're an idiot. This Wukong score doesn't really determine his actual skill at the game. His decision making is really awful. He's going in 1v4. Like that wasn't really an idealistic option. Also, he's given up his lane too many times for nothing. Like, he got 1 assist. Congratulations, he got 1 minion wave worth of money. Coming down to bot lane for his entire life. You know, 300 gold. His team's doing significantly well. I'd say his Thresh is actually pretty funny, actually, because 10 kills accumulate down to bot lane, but 8 deaths. Like, kills and the score never mattered to me. Like, I don't really care how much kills he gets, how much money he gets. It's just, I care about his, like, physical knowledge of the game and mechanics. Like, knowing that, okay, so he got upgraded with Stealth Trinket. Sure, that's great, but if you're gonna buy that, buy some pinks, because, you know, you stood down at bot lane for no reason for a very long time, like almost a minute, I believe, and it's a pretty damn long time. Like, that's not gonna lie, that's a really long time doing absolutely nothing. And, you know, time is money in this game, so the importance of just standing there doing absolutely nothing and just watching this Graves be a fucking moron and taunting them, you as teammates just wasted each other's times because it was worded. Sure, you don't know that it's worded, but you have to. But if you're gonna get a gank that's like, I'm Wukong, I'm coming in from the stealth, boys. You gotta sweep that area so that they don't know that you're there in the first place. Like, oh shit, where did this Wukong come from? Is the whole point of the surprise factor of Wukong. That's one big thing about stealth units. Oh shit, where did they come from? Good. This is exactly what he should be doing. This is called zoning. Because look at this. By just being here, he's putting them away. Like, look, they can't do anything. Sure, he doesn't have to commit, but he can. Now, this is low. Okay, so in theory, this is low. He has smite. No wait, yeah. According to my thing, he does. He has smite. He'll die. He's giving them vision so they can hop over the wall. Lands a hook, drops a lantern. Graves gets over the wall with E. He gets over the wall with Alpha Strike. Easy. But it's a little too soon. Ooh, that is not good. Oh shit. Gonna look bad for them. Kinda. Not really. Why didn't he just go on Thresh? It's 'cause he's an idiot. Team fights too split, uncoordinated. Irelia's fed as fuck. Yeah. Wukong did the right option right there. That's zoning. Most mid laners do that. Because they're not gonna be, well, mages especially, but basically because they're not gonna be committing enough mana to, dumb fuck. They're not committing enough mana to, or their damage isn't committing to damage the dragon because it's all magic damage and stuff, and they waste too much mana and like expend too many spells. Instead, they can just use their spells to zone the enemy from preventing them to even come close. Good examples of this would be like Lulu, Orianna, and Morgana because of their critical changing ults and skill shots and abilities in general. Hex Drinker would not be a bad buy, but he should also be a little bit tanky. Walk forward and clone, yep. Oh. Oh, he's already dead regardless, that's fine. See what he buys. Swear to God, if he buys a Wit's End or some dumb shit like Nashor's Tooth, God forbid. Oh, wow, that damage is. Huh. Oh my, Graves. Yeah, you're gonna get punished for that, right? You're gonna get punished for. Nope, he's not gonna get punished for that. Good job, Thresh. This Thresh has been a real MVP, like legit. That Flay was really good to save his life. And he also has 6 kills, don't forget about that, but he's got really good items. What the fuck? Why? What the fuck? He's gonna... Fools. Wow, nice flash, dude. God damn it. Hydra is your autoing. Not when you E. Not after when you E. It's better when you auto because then it guarantees that you get more CS. Like, he didn't miss any, but like it's better to do that because and kind of get used to it too because team fights. During team fights it matters because oh, here we go. Oh. Hydra! No! Nice. Nice. Lantern? Okay, bad Lantern by Thresh. Anyway, Hydra can cancel an auto animation, similar to how Q canceled the auto animation. Seriously, he just like you don't Lantern on top of them. Lantern right next to them. It's empty gap. Now, this is what I mean by, let me see if there's I haven't seen an example of a flow game changing team fight, which is an important concept for all Wukong players, as well as like champions that have big gap closing or impacting ults to do. There hasn't really been an incident of it. Probably more prevalent in the high elos because it would make sense, but what the fuck was he doing? Really? He chose to get red instead of sieging. Why? There should be no How about this? You take this tower, then you go get red. Oh my god. Yeah, no, there's never be... If your team is sieging, and there's a person... It's a 1v3 situation in which you're sieging, and you choose to get red. Means first of all, your game decision making is really poor. Like, straight up, his score, again, his score does not matter because his decision making is what makes him a better player. And if he in higher elos, he's gonna get so punished for that if that ever happens. Like, what were you doing? Stealing the red buff. So what? It's just one fucking red buff. It's not like he's even using it in the first place. Like, look, he's just wasting it. Could be better off given to Graves or something. Hell, even Yi could use it because he's actually doing something in team fights. Okay, so he gets his teammates killed. Like, why didn't he just recall right there? Okay, dragon, sure. Nice. This guy tends to get his teammates killed a lot, but not himself. Nice. Easy kill. Oh, never mind. No, fool. This is where your sweeper comes in. If you actually got a sweeper, mid laners don't get greater stealth totem. Instead, they actually buy wards and get sweeper. Opposite for top laners, because yeah, top laners don't use it as often. Nice. This guy really needs to back more often. Like, when he chooses to back, he stops and like goes in and does some dumbass shit. He's gonna get red buff again, isn't he? Okay, never mind. I thought he was gonna prioritize red buff over a Baron call for the entire team. Now, Baron call enough is already bad, but I don't think they're doing it. Okay, he warded. Good job. Oh, he warded again. Good job. Really? Okay, Baron call. Good team would actually respond to this, but no. Alright. See how this works. Holy fuck. Chop him up, nigga. Wukong has not done anything. He literally did not do a single thing during that team fight. I don't know if you guys saw it, but he walked in, cloned out, and eat a wolf. He did absolutely nothing to contribute to the team fight whatsoever. Which is not a bad thing. Okay, so first of all, yeah, he could contribute to it because that would actually guarantee that the game is over. But here's another thing. If he chose to commit, it means like he burns his ult, blah blah blah. But here's the thing. Not committing is also fine. It's just that I was really irritated that he just waltzed around there for a very long time. And he tends to do that a lot. Instead, notice that when you have Baron buff, you buff your minions, right? So instead, he could just be pushing mid straight up. Mages can do this too. Just straight up pushing mid, right? So if you're pressuring mid, they have two options. Do they continue to team fight down up there and run away and back up and defend the base? I don't know. Maybe if Wukong's wrecking your base with 2 to 3 creep waves of Baron empowered minions and supers, yeah, defending the base may seem like the better option. Target the Nexus. Nexus, bro. Nexus. What the fuck? Why did he stop? Oh my god. Whatever. His life would have been perfect for it. Whatever. Now you're just stalling out. I'm pretty sure the game's gonna end simply based because triple supers. I mean, he can't really backdoor because there's like too many people. Again, red buff, that's fine, I guess. At this particular instance, it is fine. Why? Because they're so occupied at their base that when they actually do try to farm their jungle, it's not possible. They have a very limited time period. What the fuck? Don't do it, fool. You fucking buffoon, dude. Get the 5th dragon in a minute 20. You can end the game right there. Oh. Rip. Alright, item choice is fine. Last Whisper, meh. I'm okay with that. Not exactly a fan of Last Whisper. Instead, he could have just opted for Mom Malmortius because they had a lot of magic damage. Or the magic damage is simply Diana, but she does a lot. So the game ended because of that. Okay. Very awkward most of the time. His laning sense early was like really good. And then it just completely changed afterwards, and it was like it became very awkward, and like it's really important that he doesn't okay, not really important, but what I'm trying to say is it's better that um he needs to focus more on his harassment in lane, his CSing, because his CSing was pretty poor too, and his decision making in terms of roaming and when he should stay. Because remember, he came down there for one single assist, and that definitely wasn't in no universe is that really worth it. Like one assist, like that's a one minion wave. Come on. And so I think that's all I can cover. Okay, so laning, uh, knowing the matchup, knowing the power spikes, definitely knowing the power spike. Timings, duo timing summoners. This means that if your summoner's down and they burn theirs at almost simultaneous time, like almost exact same time, it means that if yours is down, then hers will likely be down too. Give or take 30-second time window, because towards the later part of 30 seconds, um, like when it comes to 30 seconds left, don't do it, because it's likely that her thing is up. Her flash is up because masteries, in theory. Itemization is okay. So recalling, just reviewing old tactics. Recalling, he recalls really late, and it takes a very very long time for him to recall properly. And he decides to commit to something that he shouldn't be committing to. Well, I have a new Facebook page. It's facebook.com/lolveggie, and you can follow me on Twitter at lolveggie. I think that's all I can cover for this session for now, so I will talk to you guys another time. See ya.